What's up guys, Steven here. Welcome back to another first look and unboxing video, and today we have here another cheap China phone. So this one here is the LEAGOO, however it's called. Yeah, it's the Alpha 2 from eFogShop.com. It's an €80 smartphone coming with some pretty low specs, but also a very, very low price. Okay, so let's have a look here at the specs, which you can see on the back of the package. And it comes with a 5-inch IPS HD display, so 720p, and 1.3 GHz quad-core CPU, so this should be the 6580. We have a 30-megapixel rear camera. I'm not really sure if this is not interpolated or some using a crappy sensor. Front-facing camera is 5 megapixel, dual SIM, dual standby, 1 gig of RAM, 16 gigabytes of internal memory, and a 2600 milliamp hours polymer lithium-ion battery. Okay, then let's quickly open up the box and let's check out what we can find here inside. Because the actual design of the smartphone, so what I've seen in pictures, look quite okay. Now what I don't like about LEGO smartphones is that they have way too much branding. So they have their logo everywhere. Now I'm not really sure how it is on this particular smartphone, but we're going to find out together. Alright, so from the pics I've seen, it reminded me a lot on the Ulefone Paris, I think, so at the first look. Yeah, let's remove here the foil. So here you can see the front. Very glossy, looks pretty cool. And is there some kind of cover on there? No. Okay, so this is actually just the phone itself. Here, go setting, oh my god, the translation, holy crap, go to damn settings, go setting. Yeah, and let's peel off here the sticker, and there's a fingerprint scanner on the back side, so for €80, fingerprint scanner is pretty cool. LEGO logo here at the bottom, speaker grids, all in all, yeah, the metal frame, this was what reminds me, and the arc screen probably a little bit of the Paris, but also the size. Let's put it beside for now, because I quickly want to check out the accessories, so what we can find in here, and there we go. So here we have a little quick starter guide, user manual, whatever you want to call that thing here, very small text, pretty useless. Here we have some accessories. What's pretty cool with LEGO phones is that you always get proper accessories. So here's a quick guide. Here we have a screen protector with wet wipes and dry wipes. So that's pretty good. We have here also a headset, everything with the LEGO branding for sure. But yeah, let's take it out. And so usually I say, please don't include the headset if it's a total crappy one, and this one here seems to be like the category 50-cent headsets. I mean, just check out here the speakers. They look pretty cheap. Also, it's very lightweight and looks kind of rubbish. So better save the 50 cents and don't include the headset at all. But well, we can also have a quick look here at the charger. This one here looks actually quite solid. Oh, holy crap. Can't even get it out of the package, damn plastic. And there we go. So what does it output? So 5 volts, 1.5 amps. So, oh sorry, here 7.5 watts on the charger, USB port here, and comes with the correct power socket connector from a country, and also here once again the LEGO sticker here. So yeah, they have their logo almost everywhere. So branding from its finest, or on its finest, how you say that. We have here a micro USB charging cable, so no USB Type-C like on cheap smartphones like the Yumi, what was it called? Don't remember, I think the Hammer S. And yeah, that's everything we can find here inside of the box. And now I would say, let's have a closer look at the smartphone. Alright guys, so I had a look at the spec sheet and it was like fingerprint scanner, and I was like, oh cool, fingerprint scanner, but yeah, now I definitely see it. It's just a back touch button. The first of all thought there's maybe something over there, but nope. This is just a normal back touch button like I've also had on, I think it was some kind of iNew smartphone. It's kind of useless because it's just like a double tap feature or swipe feature, which is not really something I would say it's useful. But let's have a closer look here at the smartphone itself. Now here you can see the front side. It has a nice looking 2.5D arc screen, so that looks pretty premium. Now here on the bottom of the device we have capacitive touch buttons, and also there is backlight, so at least here in the middle, also on the outer ones, but it seems to be really weak. So in the middle here the button has pretty good backlight. Now if you have a look at the display is nice and colorful, so the display is definitely looking okay. Colors and viewing angles are good on the panel, and on the top here we have a front-facing LED flash, so far as I can see, a front-facing camera, light and proximity sensor, and the earpiece. So that's pretty cool. That's here the front side of the smartphone and feels really good in my hand. Now the frame, so far as I feel, this is metal, so we have here a metal frame. Looks really a lot like the unit from Paris. The buttons, they are not really loose, so they feel quite okay. So here we have the power button on the right side, and we have the volume up and down button. The top features a 3.5mm headphone jack, and at the bottom, whoops, back cover not 100% closed, we have a micro USB port and we have the bottom microphone, so for doing calls and all that. Now on the left side there is, actually nothing, and that's the back side. LEAGOO logo, however you pronounce that. At the bottom we have the speaker. At the top we have the back touch button, which is kind of useless in my opinion. Dual tone, dual LED flash, and the rear camera. Okay, so let's take off the back cover, because you can also do that on that smartphone. And here you can definitely see we have here the area of the back touch button. We have here the integrated contact. So here also the corresponding golden pins on the main board, and the battery is non-removable. Now, non-removable battery on a cheap smartphone is either a scam because the battery is crap, or I'm not really sure what they thought about that, making the battery non-removable, because it tends to die on cheap smartphones, and replacing it is always a good idea because they're really cheap, but if you can't do that, that absolutely sucks. So, we have here IMEI 1, IMEI 2, battery capacity, you'll find it down below in the description, because actually, I don't know right now how much it is, but I'll quickly check it out and tell you that when we're in Android. Now, here at the bottom we have the speaker, here we have the micro SD card slot, we have here SIM 2 and SIM 1, dual SIM as always, and as you can see, LEAGOO logo even there on the warranty sticker, so they have the branding everywhere. Here on the battery, almost everywhere, guys. This is just damn crazy. Okay, then that's the smartphone here from all sides. So the back cover fits pretty tight. That feels absolutely good. Let's turn it around. We are now here in Android, and first of all I just want to quickly have a look at the battery itself. So probably that's a good smartphone for another Teardown Tuesday to check out if all those specs which you get for the price are real. Right guys, 2600 mAh should actually be the battery, and still, I had a look at the shop page from eFox. They say it's fingerprint scanner or Fingerabdruck sensor in German, so that's pretty awkward. It's not a fingerprint scanner, but I can quickly show you the Android here, so the UI. Now, as usual, it comes with the LEGO branding widgets, which totally suck, so okay. Now, no, don't play Michael Jackson, come on, please do me a favor. I'm not really sure what Michael Jackson's even on there, so sorry for the copyright music. Okay, so the UI is kind of smooth, but those widgets, and if you have more stuff on that, gets a little bit, laggy so far as I've seen on also this and other devices. And there's bloat on there, definitely LEGOO Xanders, or even Xanders crap, never used that before. But I can quickly show you here the settings, so let's go through all that. First of all, general settings, so it's a little bit customized, as you can see. Here under About the Phone, we can see it's running Android 5.1, at the top LEGOO, and wireless updates are supported. And on my old LEGOs, like the Lead 1, Lead 7 and all those phones, I had OTAs, but I can't really tell you how frequently, because I've used them actually for a short time. You know, every reviewer is actually not testing them so long, except of very small reviews probably, and I can't really tell you if you will actually get a lot of those updates. But let me quickly enter my full Wi-Fi password here. Okay, so connected to Wi-Fi, unfortunately no wireless update. Wi-Fi seems to work, and Wi-Fi also from what I see right now, so the networks, which is fine. It's pretty okay. So Bluetooth Hotnot is also in there, so like MediaTek's own NFC thingy, which only works between Hotnot devices, kind of crap. We have a display, mirror vision is here inside, as you can see, and prevent pocket dials and all that. We have Smart Stay, so if you need that, but honestly that feature is really kind of useless even on my Samsung phones. We have Smart Wake, so that's pretty cool. We have System Motion and Telephone Motion. We have here Smart Gestures. For sure, you can use the proximity sensor, so in the gallery, launcher, music, FM, radio and video, nothing special these days anymore. We have Smart Window View, so probably there's some kind of cover with the whole sensor. LED notification notification light. So far I haven't seen that there is an LED notification, but that's pretty cool. So there is one: unread MMS, missed calls, battery low and battery full. So storage, let's check out straight out of the box. We have 11 gigabytes available from the 16, so without SD cards, but there is SD card support. Regarding the battery, can't really tell you anything about this right now. Here we have power save mode is also included, but you know, due to limited kernel possibilities, probably not as good like on other devices. And running apps in the background. Now, you know, 1 gigabyte of RAM is absolutely not enough, but here LEAGOO really worked on the background applications, everything. So less than 50% of the RAM is used by the system, even though we have a lot of bloat in there. Okay, smart app lock. Okay, what the hell is that? Okay, you can unlock applications if you don't want that your girlfriend is reading the chats of the other girlfriends. And you see there is no fingerprint scanner here inside, so it's some kind of wrong advertising, and this should be corrected. Okay, language and input, different languages. The backtouch, here's the backtouch panel. So yeah, it's kind of useless. You can go to applications with that. You can double tap to wake, which you can also do here. A long click to take a photograph. Okay, that's kind of nice for selfies, but the rest of the features, I mean, I think this feature is really kind of useless. Okay, so we're now here back in the system, and as you can see, no app drawer, everything on the home screen. I'm not a huge fan of that. Let's quickly have a look at the camera so I can show you here everything in preview. And the camera itself has a quite fast focus, even though even it can even focus here on the black paper in the background, so that's pretty cool. So the focus seems to be fast, and for sure some sample pictures will be on our blog, so we're going to do that for sure. Here the front facing camera, front cam looks nice because it's wide angle, but kind of crappy so from what I see so far, but I'll also take some pictures, probably also some selfies outside tomorrow to upload them. Okay, so expect not too good cameras, but they got the job done. So what else can we see here? Play Store, Gallery, LEGOO Music, all that LEGOO crap. Power save mode, there is an own application for that, so which switches to power save mode. That's pretty cool. And yeah, that's everything which was pre-installed. So here at the top, Android status bar, smart window view close. Okay, I have no smart window thing included, but this should definitely work if it's here coded into the ROM. Alright, that's everything right now, but let's quickly run some benchmarks to check out the overall performance of the smartphone. Alright guys, so let's continue to check it out, but first of all I have to tell you I need to deactivate the back touch button. So as you can see, if I swipe over there, then at least to deactivate the launcher feature, then it swipes between the pages, and if you type something then the keyboard disappears, then also you have issues while typing, and this totally sucks, so I need to get rid of that. But let's have a look at the benchmarks, which you can see right over here. So in Geekbench 3 it scores 350 single core, it's absolutely bad, and multi-core 1122, so also not good. You can see the MTK 6580, it's a quad-core processor running at 1.3 gigahertz and 1 gigabyte of RAM, so quite low performance. We can also have a look here at the Antutu benchmark, so, oh sorry guys, the back touch button here, and there we go. So in Antutu it scores a bit over 20k, he should be actually the test, yeah, 22k, and in the ranking, not really sure. Oh my god, that back touch button is really annoying. Yeah, can't load the results here for now, but you can see it runs a 32-bit operating system, so no 64 bits here on the Alpha 2. HD resolution, 13.3 megapixel on the rear camera, but I checked out quickly the pictures on the computer and they don't look so super nice. So yeah, that's it. Now we can have a look here at CPU C2, because this is actually the first time that I have this chipset here. So clocks from 600 up to 1.3 gigahertz, and GPU it's the Mali 400 MP. Yeah, there we go. So here you can see some things about the device. Here, regarding the system, so there's no root access by default on the LEGOO. We have here some kind of battery stats. So here you can see the temperature of the benchmarks in gaming. Here also some other temperatures. So absolutely no overheating or any issues like that. And basic sensors, as you will see just in a second here in the sensor box. And there we go, it has a gyroscope, but a fake gyroscope, so it does not move at all, so this is not working. The magnetic field sensor, well, shows all the time 0 microtesla, but so this one here is broken too. Absolutely worthless. And something I wanted to mention is that notifications are basically displayed in the home button. So this is the notification LED. It can light up in blue, so this, or here in the screen. So it's kind of multicolor. Okay, that was my quick first look and unboxing. I quickly want to show you the gaming performance because this chipset has actually very low performance, and after this we're going to end this video. Well, the overall gaming performance in casual games is quite okay, but if you play graphic intense games like Asphalt 8, Modern Combat or something like that, it really tends to lag. But those casual games, even though if they are 3D games or not, so they run quite okay. I could even run Minecraft on that thing here. The speaker itself sounds, for the size and the price, also okay, so it's not the worst one I've ever had, but it really sounds kind of flat and don't expect too much from it at all. And yeah, there we go. So no, I don't want to break. Let's continue here. So as you can see, also the sensors here working quite okay, and not really a noticeable lag even here in this 3D game where you have to do really fast turns, but graphic intense games really tend to lag on this one here. So it's not a gaming device, but actually I would say a very cheap entry-level smartphone for, probably some younger generation who need a small phone, and it's quite comparable with the Ulefone Paris regarding the size, form factor, design, and also the price. So thanks for watching this first look and unboxing video on the LEAGOO Alfa 2, and you can find it on efoxshop.com. A link is down below in the description, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any other unboxing. No, not Michael Jackson anymore. Holy crap. But you see the bloatware on the smartphone is really ridiculous, and you should get rid of that. All in all, nice looking phone, and see you soon in the next one.